a place called Cockwood now. Really, really pretty little village. Really, it's a river village. But it's lovely. It's got a little harbour and got, you know, the railway line that runs beside it, and a decent pub there. I've been in there a few times. Liked it. Nice. And this is going to be the run up to Dawlish Warren, and I'm going to fish the actual flat beach. I'm going to try and see for at least an hour anyway. I'm going to give myself enough chance. Unfortunately, because I was so busy, I haven't got any, I haven't got ragworm, lug or anything like that. I've got squid and I've got sand eel. Let's see how well I do today. Right. What you do tend to get here is a lot of cyclists, and I've cycled down here. It's been great fun, and it's good for cyclists. It's not normally a quiet road, and most of the way down here, and even to the left there where that girl isn't going, but there on the left hand side of this road is a cycle path. It crosses over here and it joins up on the right hand side, and she would have been safer on the cycle path. And it's a lovely cycle ride, and here we've got somebody else that isn't using the cycle path, and the cycle path is just behind this hedge to the right. It's all tarmac, it's all safe, a lot safer than being on the road. I would have, well, I did, I went on that. If cycle paths are there, it's my belief, it's going to cause an argument, isn't it? But I think cyclists should use the cycle paths by law if they're there, because they don't pay anything for the road tax wise, and a lot of them haven't got any insurance, so we as taxpayers are paid for these cycle paths. So use them, keep yourself safe, go on the cycle path and go on the roads when you have to. I'm not saying you shouldn't go on the road. Here's a cycle path here on the left hand side, and it's on the road, and they're safe because there's enough room for cars to go, and it's a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, which is what I'm doing. Now I think I'm right in saying that this is all the winter payments now for car parking here. Look, there's nobody here. There's not a lot to do here in the winter time. Well, this is the flat beach of Dawlish Warren, and I'm gonna fish probably on this middle groin in between the two there. Lovely sized waves, people out there swimming, and I just dropped my bait box. Oh well, see how I get on. Well, you know what, it's difficult to tell because I've got a couple beach casters here, and they're not the biggest of beach casters, but I'm going to pull that right hand one in and just see. There may be maybe a small fish on it. I need to check the bait anyway, so I'll do that now. Oh, it'd be nice if I have got something. See this 64 on the wall? If you fish from here out there, it's meant to be a really, really good place to fish. Well, that was reassuring. I had a knock then. I couldn't pull it in, but that's sand eel and squid wrap. Let's get the other line out. not very big, and I caught him on that 2-hook pulley panel rig with a breakaway weight at the top there. Everything worked well, and I managed to get the hook out okay. He's going back to the water now. First rod looks like something might be interested in it. I'm going to tighten up the line a little bit, see if that makes it clearer. Perhaps not. But someone's over there going swimming. I bet that's really good for you, but rather than me. Well, these are the caves. These are only small little caves, but be surprised at what you get in there and gets washed up. And there's a lot of debris in there and things like that. But yeah, well, it's always fascinating what you see in the sea and what it can chuck up. People think it might all be the same, but it isn't. It changes all the time. And it's always nice to watch. Look at this, all the stuff. It's always worth looking over a beach when you've never fished there before to see what there is, because sometimes if you see, you know, like bits of old rig and stuff like that for instance, you know, it's always worth looking at because sometimes you get weights on it, and I did the other day. And it shows you what's out there, what type of things the tide's washing up. Well, it turns out there's a massive great forest out there somewhere, because if you look at all the branches and you know, bits of tree and all the rest of it, so there is a huge great forest out there somewhere, because every time I come down to these beaches there's lots of trees and stuff like that, and twigs and roots of plants and goodness knows what else. Well, this is just around the corner from where I'm fishing. But look how choppy it is out there. You know, I can't help thinking I might actually get up on this wall, walk out and see whether I can catch anything from this side of it. I don't know whether you can see it out there. There's a cormorant. Yeah, he's out there sitting on the water, but I saw him diving just now and he did pick up a fish. Oh, sorry about the wind noise, but getting back to what you find on the beach, look at that in there. What's that, a bowling ball? No, actually it might be a buoy, come to think of it. Oh well, it's certainly wedged in there quite nicely. Look at the caves, everything. Always used to make me, I used to love the beach when I was a kid. Never knew what you were going to find in caves and things. Yep, there's the boat going again, and I reckon that that boat will go over there. If I zoom in a bit here, you can see the boat's there, but just around that corner is Teignmouth, and that's where I think the boat's going to go, back over to Teignmouth. Well, that's pretty much it for this first year. My first proper year in sea fishing, which is fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making the videos. I've enjoyed putting my own music in behind it, subliminal, in there type of stuff. And I'm grateful for everybody that put the likes on them, that left the comments. It's really exciting doing this on YouTube. So you never know quite what you're going to get. And when you're fishing, it's a bit like that. You never know who you're going to meet, what the conversation's going to end up as. It usually starts with, oh, have you caught anything yet? Even if you're just setting up, that's the first question they ask. And I've enjoyed all of that. It's just been a fantastic year. All the times standing on the beaches when it's really cold and it's raining, you're soaking wet. I've done some stupid things in the first year, but I have learnt, albeit at a slow pace, but I have learnt from it, and I've really enjoyed it. So it's a big thumbs up. Stay safe for next year. Hope you've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed making them. They're a bit of fun, aren't they? Bit of a laugh, and it's a record of what I've done with YouTube. You can look back years to come, and I mean, I'll be embarrassed, and my grandchildren will be embarrassed. But hey, that's what it is, isn't it? I've enjoyed it. So look out for that tag. Yeah, should be there somewhere. Okay, stay safe, enjoy your fishing, enjoy just chillaxing, watching other people making fools of themselves, i.e. me. All the best. Have a good next year. Bye.